Day 21 of walking around the whole of Cornwall and the Isles of Scilly. I woke up with my tent absolutely soaked from the rain overnight, with puddles in each corner, but needed to pack up and get on my way. So I set off and headed towards the next village, and only shortly after leaving, over a few hills and amazing landscapes, I had reached Port Quin. Being only a tiny place, I walked straight through, and started on the long 5.5 mile path towards the next bigger village of Padstow. This next bit of path was a nice walk, going around Lundy Bay with some unique rock formations and amazing views, which I enjoyed, and then temporarily went off path to a cafe to grab a pasty and use the toilet, before jumping back on and heading towards the Rumps headland. With my feet starting to hurt quite badly again, I made up a hill and along the path towards the Rumps, where I was invited to look at some puffins through someone's binoculars, and then carried on again, trying to get around Pentire Point to see the next corner. I soon made it and enjoyed one of my favourite singular views of the whole trip, before bracing the long and windy path that seemed to stretch forever towards Padstow. After a long and tedious walk downwards, I had made it, but whilst the views were certainly something special, I couldn't stay for long and had to push on to make it to Rock to catch the next ferry over Cornwall's second largest river, the Camel, to Padstow. My feet at this point felt like they were on fire, having been rubbing on my boots and the same socks for days. However, after battling on, I made it to the ferry on time and enjoyed the break and the ride over the river. Arriving into Padstow, I had to charge up, so stopped in the pub to grab some food, by which point a pub quiz was starting, so I decided to stay, have some fun and rest up my feet for the evening. After a very fun time, I ended up leaving at dark and made it around the corner to a random hilly woods and struggled setting my tent up. Follow me for day 22 to see me carry on to Morganporth, where I camp at probably the most dangerous site of the trip just before Newquay.